Welcome back to AM Northwest. It is one of the most anticipated events in tennis. Coverage of the French Open begins this Sunday on the Tennis Channel. And our next guest has a recipe sure to get you in the spirit. We welcome back our food editor of Christopher Kimball's Milk Street, Matthew Card. Matthew.
Hey.
Here's the thing. We have to tell her, this is your last segment on the show because you're moving to Australia.
I am.
I'm not very happy about this. I have to be honest.
I love Portland.
Yeah.
But my wife is incredibly sharp and smart and got this amazing job in Australia, so we're going to have a little adventure.
Well, we're going to miss you.
Thank you.
A ton.
I'm going to miss being here.
All right, let's make cookies.
Let's make cookies
Yes.
because nothing says tennis like really rich, delicious chocolate
Meringue.
cookies.
Yeah.
They're just fantastic. They're really rich. They're very, they're gooey, which makes a good cookie to me.
Yes, yeah, I'm with you on that.
And they're gluten-free. There's no flour in here.
Oh, wow, okay.
So the structure of the cookie really comes from egg whites. We're going to
Okay.
make a meringue. So we're going to make these cookies a little different than you might used to.
Make them.
Yeah.
All right, I'll let you get over here so you can
Okay,
use them.
well, I'm going to start over here.
Okay, you start
I'm going to start over here.
Okay.
So what's really important here for making these cookies is what the French call, I'll be French today, bain-marie, which really just means a pot of boiling water that you're going to stick a pot over.
Okay.
So we're going to use this to melt the chocolate, which we're then going to whip into the meringue. So let's go ahead and do that first.
Okay.
So these cookies have 8 ounces of chocolate, bittersweet chocolate, and you're going to divide it. We're going to save some to fold in chunks.
Okay.
But we're going to melt 5.5 ounces of that chocolate.
Yes, sir.
And then we have a 1/4 cup of cocoa. You know, you can use Dutch processed cocoa, use whatever cocoa you have in your cupboard.
It'll work.
4 tablespoons of butter. We always
You
use
know what?
salted butter.
I have to apologize. I have to grab one now. I can't take it. I can't take it anymore. Okay.
Breakfast of champions right there. So bittersweet chocolate, cocoa, butter, and espresso powder. Just a little of the instant espresso powder. We're going to add that in.
Matthew, these are incredible.
I know. Yeah.
Oh, my.
Now, don't you want to go play some tennis?
Not really. But these are incredible. Oh.
So,
wow.
all we have to do is we're going to go ahead and melt this.
Okay.
So the bowl's hot, and we're just going to mix it together. It just takes a couple minutes.
I could watch tennis eating these, though. That works for me.
Well, that's the plan here, isn't it?
Okay, yeah.
Maybe afterwards, go play some tennis to burn off the calories.
Oh, my God.
But they're gluten-free. There's no calories, right?
The thing is, you are right. It's the gooiness of it, and they're light.
They are.
Oh, wow.
We're going to cook the egg whites. So we're going to make sort of a French-style meringue.
Okay.
What that does is it gives the cookies some really good structure. So we can make it without flour, and they're going to stay together and stay really chewy. So this is almost melted.
Okay.
In the meantime, we're going to go ahead, and I'm going to take the mixing bowl, and it's 3 egg whites.
3 egg whites.
Brown sugar, 2/3 of a cup.
Light brown sugar.
You know, all our recipes, we include the weights for measuring, so it's really easy. If you have a scale, you can get a cheap scale anyplace. Makes it so much easier and more accurate for baking. And then 1/2 teaspoon of kosher salt. These cookies really need a fair amount of salt, otherwise they're
I can taste
just
a little bit of the salt,
chocolate.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing's wrong with just chocolate, but.
They're so good.
And about a teaspoon of vanilla. That was a very accurate
Yeah, I
measure.
saw the accurate measurement there.
So we're going to go ahead. We're just going to beat these up a little bit, just to incorporate.
Okay.
Then we're going to transfer our chocolate here. You can go ahead and beat that for a second.
Okay.
Because our chocolate's just about melted. Let's blend it all together.
Okay. I cannot recommend these cookies enough, I gotta say.
They're
Really.
when you have to stop mid-segment to eat them.
Oh my God. Well, I just couldn't look at them anymore and not have a taste.
Okay.
Can't do that to me.
So this is going to be our chocolate mix.
Okay.
And it's all melted together except that one piece of butter. And so what we're going to do now, grab that from you,
Yeah.
is we're going to put the bowl right over the pot.
Oh,
And it's
wow.
going to warm the pot.
Okay.
You want to make sure the water's not actually touching it or those eggs can cook. But we're going to whisk this.
Because, yeah, you don't want scrambled eggs.
Right. Sweet scrambled eggs don't sound very good. We're going to take it to 100 degrees. Now, you can use a little handy-dandy instant thermometer for taking that temp.
Yeah.
Or you know what? You stick your finger in it, and it's just about body temperature. Your finger, you're not going to feel the difference.
Okay.
So it doesn't have to be absolutely accurate. The idea is that we're sort of creating structure in those eggs.
Okay.
So we're just going to whip that up like that. Takes about 3 to 4 minutes. But through the miracle of modern television,
Oh, look, you got it done?
I have it done.
Oh, wow.
And then we're gonna, when it hits 100 degrees, we're then gonna put it on the stand mixer
Okay.
and whip it till soft peaks. Now,
Like this.
yeah, soft peaks will, they'll fold back on themselves.
Okay.
And then,
That's a good description to use because sometimes it's hard to tell because they stiff piece, soft peaks. I got it.
yep.
Okay.
And then let's make sure it's all incorporated. Woo, hit the hot spot. So what we want to do is we want to take about a third of this and we're going to lighten that chocolate mixture. Because if you try and add it all at once, it's just going to deflate.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
So whenever you do cake batters, anything with egg whites,
Yeah.
add about a third of the egg whites first, mix it well because it'll lighten the batter. Batter should be about the same consistency as the egg whites or it's going to deflate.
Okay.
So we're just going to mix that up.
Wow.
Do be careful, the bowl can sometimes get
Right.
hot, as I found out.
By the way, you're going to miss us. I just want you to know.
I am.
Yeah. You're going to miss us a lot.
It's
Just
been
like-
a long time.
Yeah.
It's been, I think, 4 or 5 years
Yeah,
at this point.
at least.
Because I started with Dave.
Yeah, it's been,
Yeah.
yeah, it's been more than that now.
Oh,
so,
wow.
Yeah.
And now at this point, we're just going to add the rest of that the egg whites in. And we're going to fold it. You want to use a big, wide silicone spatula. This stuff is hard not to make a mess with. So
So once
it.
fold it. Now, once you get this going, from this you make the cookies?
Yep.
Okay.
It's about 2 tablespoon dollops. So we're going to
Okay.
add that remaining chocolate to
2
get the chunks
tablespoon
in.
dollops in
350 degree oven.
Okay.
You want to use a prepared baking sheet. So parchment, or I like Silpats.
okay, I like Silpats too.
It's about 12, 14 minutes. And
Okay.
if you're cooking 2 at once, you want to make sure to rotate them halfway through.
Rotate, what do you mean rotate
Oh,
them?
flip the pans.
Oh.
So you get even cooking. You know,
Okay.
ovens don't heat evenly.
You're right.
Despite what they say, they
No,
don't heat evenly.
Like mine heats more in the back than the front. I got what you're saying. Okay. That's
So
fantastic.
there we have it.
We're going to
It's-
put the recipe on our website at katu.com. Matthew, we're going to miss you. Thank you so much for everything.
Thank
Really
you.
appreciate
It's
it.
been such a great few years with you
Yeah,
guys.
definitely. All right, we'll have this recipe on our website at katu.com. And be sure to watch the French Open coverage on the Tennis Channel starting Sunday, May the 26th. Thank you so much, Matthew. All right, coming
Totally.
up next, we're going to explore the fun at the Oregon Garden. Stick around. John.